Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining us for another IBM Demolition update here in Endicott. Got the famous engineering building right behind me for this opening. So yeah, we're gonna go take a look. It's a new month. It's February 2025, so figured we'd get another look at the demolition progress and see what's going on. So let's go. So like I mentioned, it's a new month and we're gonna walk along the construction site and we'll take a look from the back side as well. So just make sure to watch the entire video, watch to the end so you don't miss anything. As you can see, they've got plenty more wings to go. There's at least 1, 2, 3, 4. There's at least 4 more wings of buildings to go. And when I say wings, if you watch the parts of the video from the air, you'll kind of know what I'm talking about. There's long, skinny wings of buildings that protrude out towards North Street. So we're gonna cross the street right here. I wonder, back in the day, how many people would have used this crosswalk on their way into the building every day for work. And now that number is reduced to 0. I'm gonna try to talk a little bit loud because there is a really big snowmaking machine spraying water on the site. And I'll keep the phone hoisted over the fence so you guys can see as much progress as possible. The local news did a great job lately covering the fact that right where you see that staircase, there was a really historic old IBM sign. I'll try to put a picture up here to show you guys what this spot would have looked like prior to demolition, in case you missed it in a previous video. And man, there's water spraying everywhere right now. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on camera, but my face is getting wet, which doesn't really feel good because, well, you know, it's cold outside. And today's actually one of the warmer days that we've had here in quite a while. I tried to film this video yesterday, but it was a complete disaster. The footage wasn't good. My microphone stopped working halfway through. And oh look, a fun reminder right here about lung cancer. And they've made some progress here even since I tried to film this yesterday. Yesterday there was a wall right here with a really cool steel beam sticking out of it. And you know, like a lot of people have commented, these were gnarly buildings. They were, you know, really, really solid. So I'm sure it's gonna take a lot of effort still to bring these down. And one really cool thing I wanted to point out right here, there's a ton of ice formed on this, whatever this street pole was for. I think it had like the turn signs back on it back in the day. But yeah, as of right now, it's just collecting ice. And you can see some debris on the ground down there. I think right about here is where the newer looking staircase was that I had pointed out in the past. And you can see all the construction company storage equipment chilling over here. So yeah, they've made a lot of progress on site. For those of you who are familiar with this part of North Street, there used to be a bar/pool hall here called Guys and Dolls. I believe it's long since gone out of business. However, Tint Condition relocated from McKinley Avenue to over here, so that's a positive net effect, I guess. And here's right over here we've got a gate for the construction workers to gain access to the site. And you can see they're dumping all sorts of fun material around here. Boy, that truck's got quite the mural on it. And you can see right into the office over there. In fact, I think I see a heat register on the wall still. A bunch of the roof all caved in right there where they've been gnawing at it. And oh, there's some kind of there's a door there. I wonder if you could walk across that. I always thought that was just like a pipe chase going across the railroad tracks, but maybe you could actually walk across it. I know in previous comments people have mentioned there's at least one tunnel that runs under the railroad tracks for people to walk through. I wonder what those big metal ball looking things are. If you know, let me know down in the comments. Be very interested to know exactly what those are. And we'll come around the corner here, and we'll go a little further into this parking lot. There's one of the giant long reach excavators, as people have pointed out. Now the interesting thing to me is that there's now 3 of these long reach excavators on site. And I wonder if it's because they think they're gonna need that many, or if it's because one of them isn't working as good, or I don't know. But it would seem to me like they're gonna need all of them because, well, there's a lot of building left to take down. Like I was talking about in the beginning, there's at least 4 more wings to go of the property. Look at these trees over here. They've gotten all iced over from the dust control. It kind of looks like they're at a ski resort or something. But yeah, we'll just take a walk down the fence line here. And yeah, yesterday one of the bulldozers, I think it was that one's actually down in the basement of the former wing of the building. And you can see, I don't want to zoom through the fence, but I also don't want to not zoom correctly. Let's see. You can see that little bit of concrete right there is where, I think, where the building was stopping. Yeah, you can definitely see the wall, like the edge of the foundation right there. And if I zoom in on that one window, I don't think you're going to be able to see it that well, but you can definitely see some of the lights, like the old fluorescent lights hanging in the ceiling in that one wing. Yeah, right there. I'm walking on a frozen puddle in the parking lot here. Anyway, right down there, look at the claw on this thing, man. That thing's huge. Looks like something out of the Jurassic period. And they still have, if you're interested in getting a piece of history, they still have a pile of bricks here for you to pick up and take home, I'm assuming. I mean, it says no trespassing, but that's like beyond the fence, I'm pretty sure. Wow, look at that pile. That thing's got quite the grab of metal right there. I'm glad that you guys are actually getting to see the demolition in action today. Previous updates, there hasn't been much going on because I can never get here unless it's a day off, but yeah, there you go. Seems to be a lot of dirt mixed in. You know, you would think it would be more building material at this point, but I guess not. I'll give you guys one last zoom in on the building here before we go take a look on the back side. Crazy how much they can pick up in one hit, you know? So anyway, yeah, let's go to the other side of the railroad tracks now, and we'll take a look at the demolition on the back side of the building. And yeah, we'll see you guys over there. We're on the back side of the facility now, and as you can see all of the buildings from back here, almost. And you can see the wing that's still standing right in front of us, and where those bulldozers are currently sitting is where a whole nother wing was. And yeah, a lot of progress going on. The scene looks a lot different back here. Sorry if the lighting is a little wonky. The sun is facing right at us. Railroad tracks directly in front. You can see a Gorick water truck right there. Weitzman's scrap metal truck pulling up. So yeah, if we had passenger rail in this area, you would have a great view of the backside of the demolition from here. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys another perspective, another look at it. I like that one bulldozer that's got the magnet on it. I still think that's really cool. Wish I could use that to scoop up my kids' toys. Thanks for watching, everybody. Links to support the channel down in the video description. If you haven't already, give it a big old thumbs up, and I'll make sure to keep you guys updated on the progress of the IBM demolition here in Endicott. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.